Hello viewers, in this session we will continue our topic which is special type of concrete. Let us start with ready mix concrete which is popular as RMC. As we know, sometimes we have to construct our project in the congested area and there is not possible to manufacture the concrete mass. In that case, we have to order the ready mix concrete for the concreting work because in the congested area there is not possible to manufacture the concrete mass. And if we want the quality and required quantity of the concrete mass in particular stage of the construction, so there is a one option which is the ready mix concrete. So ready mix concrete which is popular as RMC and refers to concrete that is specially batched or manufactured for the customer's construction project as per the requirement. For example, M20 grade of the concrete mass, M40 grade of the concrete mass, M50 grade of the concrete mass with the specific quality control and supplied to the customer's site. So this type of the concrete is popular as RMC, ready mix concrete plant. And with this concrete mass, so you can concreting in your existing site. Either your project is big or small, so you can use the ready mix concrete plant with the proper quality control. Now let us see the categories of ready mix concrete. So there are three types of the categories. First one is plant mix concrete, which is also known as a central mix concrete. Second one is transit mix concrete. Third one is shrink mix concrete. So there are the three types of the categories in the ready mix concrete plant. So let us discuss all the categories in detail. First one is plant mix concrete, which is also known as a central mix concrete. In this type, mixing is done at central batching plant and mixed concrete is transported and in the special agitator trucks which is revoluted in the circular part 2 to 6 revolution per minute. And second one is transit mix concrete. In this type, the materials are batched at the central plant but mixed in a mixture truck in transit to the site or immediately prior to the concrete being discharged. So this type of the category included in the transit mix concrete. And last one is shrink mixed concrete. In this type, the concrete is partially mixed at a central plant and mixing in completely in the agitator truck at the end route. This type of the truck mixers capacity having 6 cubic meter or 7 cubic meter or 8 cubic meter, which is dependent on which is used based on the requirement of the concrete mass at our existing site. So these all are the categories of the ready mix concrete. Now let us see the benefits, merits and advantages of the ready mix concrete. So first of all, the quality control and the time efficient. You can increase the quality of the concrete mass with the manufacture of the ready mix concrete because you are manufacturing this type of the concrete in the laboratory. So it is the possibility the high quality control of the concrete mass and effectively time utilized for the manufacture of the concrete mass. And second point is this is the more environmentally friendly. And third one is more durable structure is obtained because you are using the quality type concrete mass. So in that case, there will be increase the durability of the concrete mass, and this will also affect to the strength of the concrete mass, and you can use the effectively particular grade of the concrete mass in your existing structure. Next one is cement saving. We conserve the energy and the resources, because with the quality control you can effectively use the particular grade of the concrete mass, and you can decrease the consumption of the cement mass, and in that case there is a possibility of the saving of the cement material, and with this decreasing the consumption of the cement material there is a saving of the energy and the resources. Next one is small or large quantity of the concrete as per the specification is derived the timely at your site. Next one is ready-mix concrete manufacturers have the less dependency on human labor, hence the chances of the human errors is reduced. Sometimes the strength requirement and the specification, so in that case you have to focus on the quality of the concrete mass, and there is a possibility of the error due to the human errors, because in that case you require the skilled laborers with the higher grade of the concrete mass. And but in this type of the concrete you can eliminate the human error with the high grade of the concrete mass, and you can use all the ingredients effectively, and you can maintain the quality control and with the particular specifications, so there is a decreasing human errors with using of the ready mix concrete. Next one is petrol and diesel consumes is less, thus the noise air pollution is reduced. So with using the ready mix concrete plant, you can decrease the noise and air pollution. Next one is high speed of the construction and quality assured the concrete. So with increasing the speed of the construction, so there is a possibility the quality of the concrete will be decreased. So in the ready mix concrete there is a no possibility of the decreasing of the quality with the increasing of the speed of the construction, because there is a possibility the high speed of the construction, and you can also maintain the quality of the control mass, because the quality of the control is maintained in the ready mix concrete plant. So in that case in your existing site you have to focus on your construction project event management, and quality of the control will be managed by in the manufacture plant. So there is a possibility with the increasing speed of the construction project with the quality control. Next one is cost saving and effectively concreting. In general, the ready-mix concrete costing is higher compared to the conventional concrete. But if we compare the quality assurance and the speed of the construction project, so overall factor if we consider, so there will be cost saving and effectively concreting will be done at your existing site. So these all are the benefits, merits, or you can say advantages of the ready-mix concrete. Now let us discuss about air entrained concrete. Air entrant concrete is ordinary concrete that contains the controlled amounts of the air in the form of the microscopic bubbles, because we are adding the air bubbles in the concrete mass intensely. As we have already discussed, there is a two type of the air mass. First one is entrapped air and second one is entrained air. Entrapped air is happened due to the insufficient compaction of the concrete mass, and entrained air we are introducing in the concrete mass intensely for the increasing the property of the concrete mass. So we can also manufacture this type of the concrete mass with using of the entrained air. So this air bubbles intensely we are providing in the concrete mass, which are extremely small, which size is 5 to 80 microns. and these are literally billions of these air bubbles in the single cubic foot of the air entrained concrete, and their presence dramatically changes the nature of the both the fresh and the hardened concrete. And the primary benefit of the entrained air is the resistance it offers the freeze through damage. So this will be provide your concrete mass the resistance against the freezing and thawing effect. Freezing and thawing effect is occurs due to the changes of the temperature of the concrete mass. Now let us discuss the property of the air entrained concrete. Air entrant concrete has the high workability because you are adding the air entrant in the concrete mass. In that case, there will be increase the workability of the concrete mass, and this will beneficial to the fresh property of the concrete mass. And second one is this reduce the water and the sand requirements. Second one is freeze throw durability. As we know, freeze throw effect is occurs due to the changes of the temperature. And next one is de-icers resistance. With introducing the air entrant in your concrete mass, there will be increase the resistance against the de-icers resistance. Next one is sulfate resistance. So you can increase the resistivity of the sulfate resistance with introducing the air entrant in your concrete mass. Next one is abrasion resistance. So you can also increase the properties of the abrasion resistivity with introducing of the air entrant in your concrete mass. Next one is your concrete can be water tightened. So these all the properties you can increase with this type of the concrete mass. Now let us discuss advantages of the air entrant concrete. With using of the air entrant concrete, you can resist it against the freezing and thawing effect. Second one is less tendency to bleed because you are introducing the air entrant in your concrete mass. So this will beneficial for the fresh property of the concrete mass, and with increasing of the workability of the concrete mass, so there will be less chances of the bleeding of the concrete mass, because the bleeding is really affected to the fresh property, hardened property, and the durability of the concrete mass. Next one is less segregation. Segregation, which is one of the important terminology in the fresh properties, because due to the segregation, this will affect to the strength of the concrete mass and hardened property of the concrete mass. But if you are introducing the air entrant air in your concrete mass, so there will be less chances of the segregation of the concrete mass. Next one is more plastic than the ordinary concrete, because this type of the concrete are introduced the air entrant mass, and in that case this concrete will homogeneous and become the more plastic compared to the conventional type of the concrete. And with this property there is a less possibility of the bleeding as well as the segregation, and you can improve the workability of the concrete mass, and this will beneficial for the fresh property, hardened property, and the durability of the concrete mass. Now let us discuss fly ash concrete. As we know, fly ash can be used in the cement and concrete in the two categories. In first one, in the production of PPC, Portland Pozzolana cement. We already discussed that in the Portland Pozzolana cement, the fly ash is used between 25 to 30 percentage. And second one is in the production of the concrete. The certain percentage of the cement is replaced by the fly ash. It's generally 15 to 50 percentage if we classify this type of the concrete based on the usage of the percentage of the fly ash used in your concrete mass. So we can classify it in first one, fly ash content is used between 15 to 25 percentage. So as per the Indian standard has given the particular criteria, you can use 15 to 35 percentage of the total binder of the material, which is cement mass, and commonly we are using the 25 percentage replacement by the binder material. And this type of the criteria is generally used in the PCC and RCC, in the plain cement concrete and reinforced cement concrete. If we talk about the second classification, so if the fly ash is used 25 to 40 percentage of the total binder of the material, so this will classify in this particular type. So this type of the percentage is generally used for the underwater construction, and with using of the fly ash up to 40 percentage, you can reduce the heat of the hydration, and you can also resist the alkali aggregate reaction, and in the aggressive soil there is a possibility of the reaction. So in that case you can use the high percentage of the fly ash, and you can eliminate all the problems regarding to the aggressive type of the soil. Now let us discuss about the advantages and the disadvantages of the fly ash concrete. Advantages: it is the highly economical because you are replacing the cement mass of the concrete with the fly ash content, and fly ash is economical compared to the cement mass, and cement is the most expensive ingredient in the concrete mass, and you are reducing the content of the cement mass. Second one is environmental friendly. The manufacture of the cement is effect to the environmental, and you can decrease the effect of this effect with increasing the use of the fly ash, and you are replacing the cement mass by the fly ash. Reduce the permeability because the fly ash is the finer particles compared to the cement mass. So as we know, as you are increasing the finer particles in your concrete mass, so there will be less permeability of the concrete. Next one is reduces the heat of the hydration. Now resistance to the sulfate attacks. So with the using of the fly ash, you can also increase the durability of the concrete mass, and you can resist the sulfate resistivity with using of the fly ash mass. Resistance to the acid attack, and you can also resist your concrete mass with using of the fly ash. Use of the fly ash gives the concrete good workability, durability and the finish. Let us discuss disadvantages. The quality of fly ash can affect the quality and the strength of the concrete. So this is the main disadvantages. This will affect to the strength of the concrete mass. Poor quality of the fly ash can increase the permeability of the concrete and can damage to the building or any type of the structure. So you have to assure that your fly ash should be used in proper quality. Otherwise, this will affect to the permeability of the concrete mass, and this will damage to your existing site. So these all are the advantages and the disadvantages of the fly ash concrete. Thank you.